All right, so a leopard can't change its spots. We already know this. If you're new here, my name is Dani, and this is Coffee Break with Dani. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. It's been a minute. It's been precisely over 6 months. I don't actually know how long it's been, and I do appreciate how many of you have very tenaciously reminded me about my empties. And it's so interesting because it is so triggering to have this much trash in my room, and yet it still isn't enough motivation to get to my empties. I think the reason behind that is that all of these items, the majority of these items are repetition, like repeat products. It's like Groundhog's Day on previous empties. And I tell you guys that in every empties, but you're still like, no, that's fine. We want to hear about it. And I'm like, okay, well, this is the 15th time I share this body wash and the 15th time that I talk about how Caress broke my heart and it's my love that got away. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. This is my empties. So today we're going to talk about my beauty trash, and it's a bunch of the same stuff. We have, I think, maybe a miss or two in here. Not sure. I don't really remember. We're going to do things a little bit differently. So I do appreciate a public shaming of myself, and we are going to do it that way, but we will do it differently this time. Before, I would tell you how many of each item there are, and it was kind of embarrassing. Today, I'm just... Are we okay? Do we need the Heimlich? No? That's Wesley. Wesley is my Westie, who has been on a very steady decline in his health for the last year and a half. I can laugh about it because this is how I cope with serious feelings. So our dog has been sundowning for quite some time now, and he has dementia, he's blind, he's deaf. He has a really bad eye right now. They had to, he's Van Damme, okay? He's on like his 15th life. And so if you hear sounds and weird everything, it's Wesley. So these are my empties, and I don't remember what's in here because it's been a minute. So I'm gonna, you know what I should do? Like this artistic, poetic, like slow motion dump. I know I'm gonna regret this. The minute I do it, I really hope you like this new format of my empties. You know what? It gets boring doing the same things the same way all the time. I am a creature of habit, and I probably will never do it this way again, but you know, I just thought I'd mix it up. I was feeling fresh. It's a Wednesday morning, just trying to keep it, you know, just keep you on your toes. All right, so hair products. Hair products are right behind me. We're gonna get started with, that's pretty much a repeat of brands. I think I may have found a new hair replacement brand, like a new hair bestie. I'm kind of between two brands right now, and it really just varies on convenience and time frame, and I'll tell you why in a second. So my two favorite hair care brands at the moment right now, or rather for the last, I would say probably year, maybe year and a half, are Biolage and Unite. And so behind me I have, these are actually the same thing. Okay, so I have a Big Daddy and then 4 of these little guys of the Biolage Volume Bloom. I think I kept it because they changed the packaging and I wanted to show you guys that. Like, I think that's how deep my thinking runs. So the Volume Bloom is a great shampoo for those of you that are like me and have a lot of hair, but it's super fine, very oily at the crown and very dry at the roots or color treated. Love the scent of this product, but also it doesn't weigh my hair down. It doesn't cause any buildup. And so it has just been my go-to for the last, I would say about a year now, maybe a little bit longer. So big fan of those. And that's what you see back here, those other bottles. And then a shampoo that I just wanted to use up because I had it in, do you guys ever have like a weird buzzing in your ear? Like a low tone, not buzzing, like beep sound. Like someone's trying to communicate with me with like Morse code, but it's just one. No? Just me? Okay, yeah. What's everyone's go-to answer? It's allergies. It must be allergies. Oh, really? Your stomach hurts? It must be allergies. Your hair's falling out? Definitely allergies. Your husband's cheating on you? Allergies. Okay, the Verb Ghost Shampoo. I bought this, I think it was part of a haul a year or two ago, maybe longer. I was looking for a replacement shampoo before I fell in love with this one. I think this one was part of that precise haul, like a variety of. I got 3 different shampoos, one from Way, the Verb, and the Biolage, and I ended up loving that one, but I had this one, so I just thought I would use it. I'm not a fan. It doesn't remind me of anything, like it doesn't trigger a core memory for me, so I can't tell you if I can't tell you if I hated it. I can definitely tell you I didn't love it because I don't even remember having used up that bottle. And then the Dove Micro Mist. So again, if you guys have really fine hair, don't like the crunchy feeling of hairspray, but still want to hold your style, hold your shape, or heck, even if you want to do a ponytail that looks like your hair is naturally cooperative so that it doesn't look sleek back, it doesn't look crunchy, it doesn't look shiny. So if you just want it to look like, oh, it's an effortless pony, there's no product in her hair, this is a no product looking hairspray. It absolutely looks like you have nothing in your hair. If you touch it, you will feel like there's hairspray in it, but not crunchy, just there's something there. And then if you brush your hair out, there is no residue and your hair goes back to soft. So it's really awesome. Love this. And it's called Micro Mist because the atomizer, the psst on it, it comes out like actual mist. Smells good too. All right, and then the big winner, the heavy hitter, I really need to look into their brand and see if they have an affiliate program, because to say that I am a fan of this brand, I am a complete convert. So if you guys have ever looked, any shopping website, store, retailer, brand, whatever, always scroll to the very bottom, and oftentimes they have like affiliate program, ambassador program, or whatever. And so like, even if you weren't in social media or marketing, you tell your mom or your aunt or your uncle or all your cousins, like, this is the best new whatever that I found. Why not give them a referral link? You know what I'm saying? Like, get some credit, get some points, get some whatever. And I'm gonna talk about that in a second with another brand. So the Unite 7 Seconds Detangler, this is a product that Katie, my hairdresser here in Dallas, turned me on to. She gave it to me as a sample. She's like, oh my gosh, we get this brand so much, here, try it out. You're gonna love it. It's the shampoo I use on you when I rinse you out. I'm like, okay. Used it, fell in love, didn't know where to find it. I order online now directly from the brand because they have a really good rewards program. So are you guys looking at my boyfriend in the background? His name's Armando. If you don't know who Armando is or why Armando's there or why his name is Armando, you haven't been watching my vlogs. So the Unite 7 Seconds Detangler is awesome. It detangles your hair. It's weightless. If you have hair that you want to make your curls like curly and bouncy, but not heavy and greasy, and you can't use cream products in your hair because it's so fine, this is a great product to leave in your hair when you want to leave your hair curly. It's a protectant. I mean, it is basically everything. It really just can't mop your floors. So you can tell I have 4 bottles of it. And awesome story, I actually had to contact customer service for an issue that I had with one of the products that I ordered. They answered me in like an hour. They had an answer for me in like 2 hours. They had a replacement label and a replacement product to my door in like 2 days. So their customer service, you know, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant on a tangent right now. I saw this video the other day on Instagram. It's where we learn all over the things these days, right? On Instagram. And they were talking about how, you know, never settle, ladies. I don't settle for a man because I grew up seeing my dad shovel snow, getting the coffee ready in the morning, washing the dishes after my mom cooked dinner, taking out the trash, and that's why my standards are so high. Sorry, I might trigger you unintentionally, so I apologize if I in fact trigger you. I'm not apologizing for what I'm saying or how I'm feeling. I am apologizing if I in fact trigger you. That's the bare minimum. So I'm sorry. I do not believe in having set expectations because that's how we disappoint ourselves. But if you are in a partnership, it is a partnership. So the other day we had a freeze. They sent the kids home from school and they didn't have school for 4 days. In Dallas, this isn't Minnesota, okay? Like, we don't get snow. It was a little frozen. I don't know why they canceled school. They canceled everything. The city was shut down. There were no bananas or milk at the store. And so the boys are home. They're wanting their 3-4 square meals a day. Parker's home. He's wanting his 3-4 square meals a day. They're watching TV all day, playing Nintendo Switch. Guess who the is not having a freeze day? I'm still having to cook, clean, take care of the dogs, do the laundry. Like, I don't have a freeze day. So my loving husband tells me, do you need help with that? Because I was folding towels. I was washing everyone's towels, not just my towels. I was washing the guest room towels, the half bath towels, the boys' towels, Parker's towels, because Parker has special towels. So I was washing everyone's towels, and he says, can I help you with that? And okay, like, these two emotions and realities can coexist, right? The first one is, I love my husband so much, and I know that he didn't mean to trigger me, and I know he genuinely always wants to help. That man's happiness is up to me. Like, if I'm happy, he's happy. If I'm sad, he's sad. And so that's I can't do anything about that. He has to work on that himself. But I know he was just trying to help. But I got so triggered. Because when someone says, can I help you with that? What is the implication? That it is your job, right? And so to me, dinner, I don't cook dinner for myself and just eat myself and then wash my plate and then do my laundry and then, take care of my dog, or you know what I'm saying? Like, if I do something, it's for everyone. It's for the benefit of everyone in this house. So when I entered into the second marriage that I was never going to get married again, we agreed that it would be a partnership. This isn't my household and we don't run my house and everyone helps me. No, like, the towels are everyone's responsibility. The kitchen is everyone's responsibility. Laundry is everyone's responsibility. So he inadvertently triggered me by saying help because I interpreted as this is my job. But the reason that I got so triggered was because everyone was having a freeze day. No one had showered, no one had changed, but they all got like warm meals all day long and I still had my chores to do. Plus, I need my alone time, y'all. I am the most introverted extrovert on this planet. And so when I am surrounded by people I can't do the math on 4 days. I'll just stop at 72 hours because that's as much as I can. And I don't have alone time. Oh, ladybug can trigger me. Anyway, so what was I talking about and how did I get on this rant? I don't remember. So tell your partners that it is not help. It is, let me do that. This is my job too. Not, can I help you? Am I the only one that noticed that the towels had toothpaste on them? Someone please remind me why I went on this rant. I know a few of you enjoyed it. I know a few of you were triggered, especially those that sneak into Parker's DMs and try to hook up with him because I treat him so unfairly. So if you got triggered, I'm glad you got triggered. All right, let's talk about body wash. I'm not gonna tell you how many are in here, and if you're counting them, stop. Stop. Do you wanna talk about Caress? Don't make me bring up the Caress story again. So you guys already know about my love for body wash. You know what? If anything, this is a good sign that I shower, okay? So Caress broke my heart and I finally found a replacement. No, I mean, there's never gonna be a replacement for Caress. And I think that even if they were like, this is a public statement for Coffee Break with Dani. We apologize for having traumatized you oh so deeply. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back old school. We're bringing back the old packaging, the old formula. Like, we're gonna bring it back just for you. I would be like, it's too late. The damage is done. The scar tissue is there. So this is the replacement. Like, un clavo saca otro clavo. If you haven't heard that saying in Spanish, it's lewd. It basically means one nail with one nail you can gem out another nail. It's like a carpenter's trick, but it's also a very inappropriate saying. So my nail that stuck out the other nail was Soap and Glory Smoothie Star. Best body wash ever. And you know what? This is gonna be weird and like a side perk that I don't think I've ever mentioned. On the days where I give my boys haircuts, or the days where Parker runs out of body wash because the magical body wash fairy wasn't told that she needed to replace his body wash, and he just imagines, you know, that he's out of body wash and it just magically appears. And so on those rare occasions where the magical fairy is not guessing, he can use this, and it doesn't smell masculine. It also doesn't smell feminine. It smells just like a body product. It has a very light almond scent. Almond. I learned that very late in life, that it's not almond. I used to say almond. It's almond. The L is silent. English is hard. Smoothie Star. If you guys want to check it out, wait for Ulta to have a sale. Even though Ulta gives you points, when this is regular price, it's a lot more expensive at Ulta than it is at Target, which is weird because now Target carries Ulta stuff. So get it at Target, get your 5%. I think it's $1 or $2 cheaper at Target. However, when it's on sale at Ulta, it's cheaper at Ulta and you get points. So this is my favorite body wash, and you're welcome for the extra stories that are in this video. This video is 20 minutes long already, and like, I'm not even halfway done. This is a controversial subject, but if you like to wash your taco, and I don't mean the inside of it, because every time I talk about feminine hygiene, man, the taco police come after me. When I talk about feminine hygiene, I don't mean the inside of your feminine parts. I mean just what you can see. So if you like to be fresh and not throw anything off and not mess with like the super top secret recipe that you have going down there, then this brand, their wipes and their wash are awesome. They used to carry it at Target. They still do at some locations, but not the majority anymore. But Ulta has this brand and they're awesome. They also have exfoliating pads for your skin. They don't specify what area of your skin, but what they're insinuating is like your bikini line. So if you get like bumps, blisters, ingrown hairs or whatever, and you need to exfoliate regularly, kind of like where your chicken wings meet, then they have exfoliating pads for that. But their wash and their wipes, I get the 3-pack. So like the Costco size of wipe packages, I order them from Amazon because I can't just be getting one packet at a time, you know? So I get the 3-pack. It's, I think, $4 or $5 cheaper on Amazon if you get the 3 packs of wipes. I'm like not even showing you wipes and I'm talking about wipes. But the wash, I keep that in the shower, and this lasts forever because, you know, the whole body, and then just like this little tiny little spot that you're trying to wash, just the outside of it, you know? Okay, moving on. Let's clear off our background, just, you know, to be aesthetically pleasing. So I was talking to you guys about like affiliate rewards, incentives, and things like that. So this is a brand that I purchased myself out of pocket. They never contacted me. The only reason I know about this brand is because I got a free Chewy vitamin in a Sephora something purchase that I made, and I was like, ooh, Chewy, what's gonna happen? It's just one vitamin, and I ate it and it was delicious, so I looked into the brand. I love supplements, but I also believe that supplements aren't a Band-Aid or a medication. So this might be another topic that, you know, is not relatable to you, or you don't like, or you don't appreciate. Just skip ahead. I would say like 2 minutes, but let's be honest, we're probably gonna be here for more than 2 minutes. Nutrition is a cutesy, like girl-targeted supplement brand that they carry at Sephora, shocking, but primarily it's available online. So Sephora is gonna have like the hair, skin, and nails gummy vitamin, like those bears, you know, remember those bears that were all over Instagram? They're gonna have like the hair, the nails one. They're also gonna have, I don't know, but they have like the beauty guided supplements. So I was like, you know what? I'm tired of getting this vitamin from Amazon. I would run into the situation where I'd order it and it would smell expired and I'd have to return it, and they'd send out another one, and I was too scared that it was from the same batch. So then I would set it out to take it, and then I'd just forget, and I felt a little weird, like maybe they weren't keeping them safe. And these supplements are actually pretty good, very clean, they're vegan, they have not upset me in any way, but I have some thoughts on varying ones that are here. And again, your needs for supplements vary. So just because Dani takes them doesn't mean you need them or they would help you. One of the good things about certain supplements, vitamins, whatever, is your body has sort of like a gauge or like a tank. And once the tank is full, it kind of removes everything else. You pee it out. But there are some things that you can't have in excess because they are bad for the body, like iron. Okay, so the regimen that I got on was of a toxin release vitamin, a probiotic, a vitamin D, and a multivitamin. And actually, let me see if I can hold these up and be like super cool about it. So these were the 4 that I initially started to take, and they come in 1 month supplies. If you get the auto ship or the auto delivery, you get a discount. If you order more than 3, you get a discount. So they have all these cool little rules and stuff. So I'll put my link for these vitamins because I take them and I could benefit from them. I think you get a perk too, like a discount or something. So if you see the link down there, it is, I don't even know if I should call it an affiliate link. It's like a reward link or something. I started off with the 4 that I showed you. And the multivitamin is not my favorite. It's a tablet, has a very strong scent, and that scent gets on your other pills if you put in like little pill containers. I didn't like that. I am very olfactory driven, so if something doesn't smell good, it takes me a lot. I don't have the willpower. So I didn't like that. Not to mention that it has iron in it and I do not need extra iron. You guys remember when I was severely anemic and having to have all these infusions done and therapy, whatever. Okay, they have iron. I don't. After 3 months, I tried them. I didn't like it. I moved on. The other one that I take and I still take and I love is the Daily Cleanse. So this is a detox supplement. So it removes all the toxins, all the free radicals that are in your body. And those are the things that make your skin dull, drab, break out on your back. Anything that makes you look lackluster, like dim or almost sallow. This kind of is like a little broom that goes through your system and takes out all the junky stuff that's just laying there and stuck. You have to take 2 capsules a day. So if if you have trouble with swallowing things, you might not like that, but I do love this and I still take it. The other one that I love, and I actually got Parker on, so now I order 2 bottles a month, is the Probiotic. It is the Gut Instinct Probiotics for digestion, health, and immunity. That for me was a big sell, the fact that it's a probiotic that also helps with immunity, especially with, what's going on right now for the last like 3 years. So love it. It's very gentle. And it's very fairly priced and a very good probiotic after trying many different brands. I also love that the capsule is like really small and you just have to take 1. And then the one that I did not repurchase is the Here Comes the Sun. This is D3. I make it a point to take vitamin C and D3 very consistently because I never leave my house. My gynecologist said that I need to take 5,000 IU of vitamin D3. This one is only 2,000. It was a lot more expensive than the one that I buy from Amazon. So I just finished the 1 bottle and I went back to the one that I buy from Amazon, and Parker also takes that one. So I'll link that one instead of this. But if you guys were trying or on the fence or heard about this brand with the little hummingbird, wait, is it a hummingbird? I think it's a hummingbird. Or is it a sparrow? It's a hummingbird, right? Because look at his little beak. So if you guys were on the fence, I love the brand. None of them have made me feel sick, upset, break out, feel weird, but just my preferences and with my needs, those are the ones that I recommend. So I would do the cleanse, the probiotic, and what was the other one that I told you? The D3 from Amazon. I'll link that one for you guys. Okay, let's speed through some of these that you've heard before. Actually, I don't think I've talked about this before. Pure Acetone. It doesn't matter what the brand is. If you are into doing your nails, always shoot for Pure Acetone. It's the only thing that helps your manicure last long. If you use the ones with vitamin E and the ones that are non-acetone, like those, no, you gotta like strip your, you need like the toxic chemical in there so that your manicures last. Do not take my advice right now because my manicure is chipped. This is ridiculous. But Lumify is the best. So Lumify is a brightening eye drop, redness reliever. I don't want to say it incorrectly because people think like eye drops are like a medication, and then if you say it incorrectly, then the message can get missed. It's a red eye remover drop. It is one of the few non-harmful options out there, I guess you could say. So this is ophthalmologist recommended. There's other brands out there that the redness remover is not very good for you, especially like me. I tend to sleep with my eyes a little bit open, half open. Like if I'm super tired, especially, you could be having a full conversation with me and I look like I'm awake, maybe a little drunk because my eyes are like, but my eyes are open, but I'm asleep. And so I wake up with really red eyes. So Lumify saves the day. And I love that it's on auto ship because that's how I have to get it from Amazon. Otherwise I run out. When I try to go to Target, it's always sold out. And when it's not, it's the little bottle, and that's not good enough for me. Have you seen how big my eyes are? My eyes are as big as how tall I am. So I need the big daddy. So if you have problems with red eye and you know it is not an underlying medical condition, get that drop. All right, let's move into makeup. I don't know why this has special packaging, but the Double Duty Beauty Busy Gal Brows from Tarte is so awesome. I love it on days where I don't want to fill in my brows. It's a tinted brow gel, but look how small that brush is. No, it didn't break off. That's how small it is. Just, you do have to go in store to try it for yourself because I think the colors are a little off. The name that you think the color would be, if that's the smell coming out of here, that's probably why I got rid of it. Oh my God. I really hope this wasn't touching my face. This is the packaging, the normal packaging. I'm assuming this was like a holiday version. This could potentially be pre-pandemic old. Yeah, because this one smells good. Like, it doesn't stink. So anyway, get color matched in person because I use taupe, the non-rotten variety. Would you ever guess taupe for me? Would you ever guess rotten taupe for me? 2 mascaras that you need in your life. Big Poppa from Wet n Wild, I think it's $4, and the Lash Accelerator from Rimmel. So if you want length and separation, you get this one. This gives you like the, oh, my lashes are just long and separated because I'm beautiful by nature. And then if you want the, don't ask me where I'm going after 9 p.m. lashes, you want this one. And if you're like me, where more is more, you layer this one and then you put this one on top and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Don't let the sweater fool you. I have a pretty active nightlife. And by active, I mean I'm in bed by 8:30. A miss. Woo. Urban Decay has been on a losing streak. I don't even remember. These are the liquid lip colors. The liquid lip colors, they came out. They're like a lip lacquer, long-wearing lip lacquer. Oh my God. They are terrible. That's all I'm gonna say. I wore it for Halloween and I had major regrets. Then we have 2 brow gels. This is my holy grail that I'm trying to replace with a more affordable option. And I have, so if you're on the same boat as me where you want to drop things, the Brow Fixer from Makeup Revolution is a dupe or a better alternative. I would say even better because it's a little bit crunchier. I don't even want to say crunchy because crunchy has a negative connotation for brows. The hold is better on the Makeup Revolution, and you can see the wand is almost identical. Makeup Revolution's on top, Tartiste is on bottom. So if you guys are, you know, honoring the recession that we're in, but still want to look cute and can't afford the Tartiste anymore because I think it's like 21 bucks, replace it with this one. I think it's $7 at Ulta, and it's just a little bit better. So it's not just better because of the price, it's better because of the deliverance. You know, I don't even know if that was used in appropriate context. All right, and then the Essence, if you're even more on a budget than the Revolution, the Essence Lash and Brow is a good one, and you could tell mine's not empty. However, this happens after a while. And this hasn't happened once to me. It hasn't happened twice. It has happened 3 times. So, is it a me problem? It's me. Hi. Okay, no, I don't know how, I can't. Okay, look, it's not karaoke time right now. You know, I know my limits. I know where I'm not wanted. And singing on YouTube is where I'm not wanted. So that happens every time. I guess maybe you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. It's never been so fitting. Have you guys tried these from Buxom? Oh my God. Stop what you're doing right now, pause this video, and buy the Buxom collagen infused lip serums. I mean, look, I mean, hashtag team texture, but it kind of smooths out the texture. I don't know if the collagen or the serum is doing anything. I just like how it looks and how it feels. Let's talk about my armpits, because we didn't talk about enough of my body parts yet. If you want to go the green route for deodorants, but your body is like, girl, you know you need the toxicity in your armpits because you are toxic. Native is the only one that has my back. Native and Ursa Major are the only two natural deodorants that I've tried that don't give me the Chernobyl effect, you know? So Native, my favorite so far is the peach anything. There's like a peach cupcake, this one, and now they did a sweet peach variety. I think it did well when they did this collaboration, so they kept it. But Native deodorant is awesome. I just get it at Target. And then another tangent. So the other day, I was making dinner. The boys had just come home from school, and that's usually a routine. They unpack, they tell me about their day. I wash dishes, I make dinner, and I was like, what is that smell? Has Mateo hit puberty? No, my kids don't stink. There's only two people that stink in this house. Daniel's feet and Ernie, my big dog. And so I'm like, what's that smell? It was like a rotteny wet smell. Have you guys ever had like rotten potatoes or rotten onions in your basket at home? And you get that like, it's like a slimy, pungent, sour smell. It was my armpits. I'm saying this to the world. Like, I am publicly admitting that I smelled like something that belonged in a garbage disposal. And the only thing that was different was I was trying out a new deodorant. Oh my gosh. And here's the kicker. You know when I tell you, like, I hang on for far too long? Like, I forgive everything all the time, but I tend to hold on to relationships longer than I need to, and way longer than their expiration date. Like, I give too many chances. I still tried it. I tried it the day that I smelled like rotten onions, and then I tried it the day after that, and then I got halfway through the day where I realized, no, it's the deodorant, but I was like, well, maybe, and then I tried it the third day, and it's just, I don't know what. The deodorant's nice, it feels nice, it smells good, it's clean, but rose vanilla, rotten onions. So, talking about bodies and rotten things, the best shave cream in the universe, EOS has one with a pump. I don't like that one as much as I like this one. This one's a little thicker, a little heavier, a little awesomer. And I have alligator crocodile meets a tortoise, you know, skin. And so I need anything that is gonna be luxurious and hydrating and humectant and delicious. And so the heavier the shave cream, the better my legs like it. And Target. Always Target. It's like $3 or $4 more expensive at Ulta. However, when it goes on sale, I think they do buy one, get one free or something, it's cheaper. But otherwise, never at Ulta. The Eucerin, this is the lotion I need for my old lady skin. Because remember I told you I was like half crocodile, half tortoise, half rhinoceros, half elephant. Okay, I'm more than 2 parts whole right now. This is awesome and I love it, but I also want to smell good. So if you have pathetic old lady skin like I do, and you want to smell good and you want to use the fancy products, but you also don't want to be super ridiculously itchy or have ashy elbows or knees or whatever, I take this lotion, no matter what lotion I use, or cream, body cream, and I mix them. So I'll do a little bit of this and then whatever body lotion that I'm using. How come you guys didn't tell me about the Beija Flor? Sol de Janeiro captivated my heart when they came out with Boom Boom Cream, which I'm wearing today, and it is pronounced Boom Boom Cream because every time I say Boom Boom Cream, I get corrected. It's in Portuguese, it means butt or bum, so it's Boom Boom Cream, not bum bum. And I'm not saying that like I'm being condescending. I'm saying it because I know you guys are gonna leave a comment about how I said it wrong, and I wanna make sure that you know I'm not saying, okay, anyway, so the Beige Fleur is the one that is supposed to, like, anti-aging retinol, the retinol body lotion, so it's supposed to make your skin look like 15. I don't know, guys. Does it? I don't think so. But to say this out loud, you guys, this replaced the Boom Boom Cream as my #1 favorite scent. So I've tried all the Sol de Janeiro scents and they all smell like so sexy. But this one, I always get asked, what is that smell? And I'm like, it's this. It's number 68 from Sol de Janeiro. And to get through a body splash, that says a lot about me. If you've seen my perfume collection or like my scents, I like to say scents because some is body splash, some is oil, some is perfume. It makes me happy. It's one of those things that makes me happy in life. And so to get through a body splash, it really says a lot. So this was my daily scent until I ran out of the set. Oh, look, here's another one. See? It's my favorite. These are my favorite. This, number 40. Okay, I know I'm not supposed to do this. I am admitting my mistake publicly so that I tell you, don't be that girl. Don't be me. Don't put your scents, your fragrances, anything that has, well, really any of your beauty products in direct sunlight. Heimlich again? Do we need to do a Heimlich again? Okay, you let me know. Mysteriously though, even though my scents were in direct sunlight for a very short period of time during the day, the only one that expired or got a really weird scent was the Cheirosa 40. So the one that smells like cherries and tobacco. You guys, as a winter scent, this smells like skin on wheels, okay? It is such a seductive scent. I want to smell good in Flower Bomb, like Victor and Rolf's Flower Bomb. I know, that's not, that, something about my body chemistry is like, please stop trying to be sexy. Like you smell like an old woman in church right now. And so this is one of the few scents that I actually smell in that theme, in that genre. I actually can say it's a sexy scent, isn't it? I'm not saying I look sexy. I'm not saying I feel, maybe I feel a little sexy. I'm not saying I pull off sexy. I'm more of like a class clown. This scent is so sexy, but it doesn't like being in the sun. This mother expired. I was like, what is that scent? Oh, holy hell. It doesn't like the sun, okay? So do not leave it in direct sunlight. That was a tragic loss for me. 2 more scents. This is a really lovely perfume that I found on Amazon. It just smells like summer. It's so good. I mean, I used it up. Oh, there's still a little bit. There's still some in there. Should I? And I loved it because it's a clean beauty brand. It's non-toxic. The bottle is recyclable. Like, when have you heard of that? Like, they tell you on their listing or their brand, on their packaging, they're like, reuse me. Look, I'm a beautiful vase. Just rinse me out and now I become something that you can repurpose. So they're one of those like eco-conscious brands. Smells amazing. It smells clean, fun, flirty, like sun. It doesn't smell like coconut. It really just smells like summer. And so I definitely will repurchase this once I get through all of the 700 other perfumes that I have. Oh, plus it doesn't break the bank. It's like super price friendly. And then I got through one of these cloud perfumes from Ariana Grande. I tried a sample of this in one of those holiday samplers, you know, those little tiny tubes, and then you turn in the certificate for a bottle, and this is the bottle that I got. And it came with this super ridiculous, like, what am I, 15? Okay, maybe I did buy a perfume that is marketed towards teenage girls. That is my problem, I recognize it. However, thank you for making the cloud removable. I don't want a Care Bear looking perfume sitting on my vanity. That's weird. Thank you for the panda that told me that it would just come right off. And now I'm like, anytime I wear this perfume, my son Mateo tells me I smell good. That to me is like, that makes my whole day. All right, let's talk about acne. I don't have it anymore thanks to these two products. I sound like one of those cheesy infomercials like during daytime TV. So if you have been hit by a car in a car wreck, call Jim Madler, you know, like that. I know I said car wreck twice. I had acne for a very long time. I don't know if it was the hot showers. I don't know if it was hormones. I don't know if it was because I was gross. Or maybe because I used way too much conditioner back in the day before I knew better. And I finally, after trying a million different things, found a back loofah that I replace every couple of months. It's time to go. You've done your job and I appreciate you, but it's time for you to go. And the Acne Control Clarifying Cleanser from Murad. Not the body wash, specifically this one. This is the one that's for your face. This is the one that I use on my body. Not the body wash, the face wash. That's the one that actually worked for me. So this combo, when I shower, miracles. All right, we are almost done. Wow, you've been with me for an hour. You're the best. You know, for someone that says these are all repeat products, this video should be like 11 minutes long at the most. So 3 different makeup cleansing balms. Here we go. The top 2 are the same. So Pharmacy has this thing where they try to get fancy and they make them scented, limited edition scents. So they've had apple, they've had cherry, they've had orange. So I have the original here, the Green Clean Melt Away. This was a little sample size. I just couldn't resist. So little. This is the one that I would take anytime we'd go out of town. So I have a little cleanser, use that one. And then I finally got through this limited edition cherry one. This one is uncomfortably old, but I mean, nothing happened to it. Still smells good. And then the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup. So, holy heck. If you want a cleanser, if you want a melting balm, I wasn't a believer until a few years ago, and melting balms are so sexy. That's not even the right, they're so good. One trick mind. If you don't like to double cleanse, you don't have to, because the perk of those 2 specific balms that I showed you is they rinse off milky. They don't rinse off like when you're trying to wash a pan that you fried in the sink and the water kind of just bubbles up on it and it like beads up and it's still like super greasy. No. Like this cleansing balm, you start off with a dry face. So like tonight, I'll go to the sink, I'll grab a glob and I'll just start massaging my face and it just all dissolves. You look like the Joker for like 10 seconds and then it rinses off and your skin is not oily, not slick. It feels clean. I still like to double cleanse because I really need to get soap in there, but you don't have to. Like if you have dry skin, I think those 2 would be really great for people with dry skin that can't be doing all that handsy stuff on their face, you know? So highly recommend those 2. I've tried a bunch. Those are the only 2 that I would recommend right now off the cuff that I can remember that I'm like, so good. Okay, the SkinCeuticals Age Eye Complex. I have replaced my Derma Doctor eye balm. Super good, still recommended. I just didn't have a very good experience with the brand. And so I wanted to replace it because I didn't want to give them my money anymore. So I decided to pay double for SkinCeuticals. Okay, anyway, now that we got that awkward conversation out of the way, this eye moisturizer is so... I mean, there's nothing that I can do about this. Like, that's just signs of happiness, happy years. And so that being said, signs of happiness. I mean, look, you know, you just can't hide. There are some smiles that completely contort your face. I remember the first time that I went to my Botox girl. We've talked about this, it's not a secret, don't act surprised. I inquired about it first because of migraines and then I was like, well, what about a little this and that? So I just get it right here. And the reason that I do that is and I don't get Botox, I get Jeuveau because I don't want spread. So there's different kinds of botulism you can put into your face. Look at me talking about this like it's a good thing. Some of them spread out. So like if you're a lot older with visible, like lots of visible signs of aging and you want to be like, you want to snatch it up. I don't know if I'm using that word properly. You want something with spread. You want to freeze your whole face. If you don't, then you get one that just spreads very little. It's more centralized. And so with Javoux, like if she puts it here, it just stays there. It doesn't freeze my whole forehead. So, do you see that? I just get it right here. But here, I told her, I was like, what I want you to do is make me look like me, but allow me to look like me for a little longer. I was like, don't Nicole Kidman my face. Like, I still want to be Jim Carrey because that's who I am and that's how I express myself with this and with this. Like, this is, on our first date, Parker was like, can you talk without your hands? And I was like, I thought he was asking me, talk without your hands. He was like, no, no, no. Like, are you able to talk without your hands? And I was like, actually, probably not. So I said that I wanted to end this video on a high note, and the high note is this. If you have beautiful lines of expression like I do, maybe from smiling a lot, or because your Stanley Cup makes you really happy and you do this all day, so you have like the lines on your lips, but you know what? Your Stanley Cup makes you happy. Good for you. So if my trash makes you happy, thank you. And how many of you are concerned about whether or not I will be recycling? Do not fear, my friends. I will be rinsing and recycling whatever is recyclable in this container. And I wish I could say I'll see you in 3 months like usual, but I don't know. Because I make plans and God laughs at me. I love you guys so much. And you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys.